Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. Today is going to be a sad topic. Um, we're really going to talk about how family can be the most toxic thing in your life. Now, when I say that, I am not saying that all families are toxic. That is obviously a very bold statement. What I'm trying to say is the family dynamic can have a lot of influence on anybody involved. Now, there are different aspects of this dynamic that can literally lead to most mental illnesses that are emotional based and some psychosis based as well. When you look at a family, they are technically the closest human beings to you. So, closest in proximity, closest in obviously in relationship, and closest based off of time. When you know, you've been in your family your whole life, right? For the most part. Obviously, there are people who've been adopted and whatnot, but for the most part, the family is who you've been with since day one. Not only have they been since day one, they have been responsible for your upbringing. Now, many of you know the first, let's say, 5 to 7 years of your life, your brain's like a sponge. You soak up everything from your surroundings. So, what are your surroundings at the time? Family. And towards the later end of that spectrum, it's school. But the beginning years of your life, your family is it. That is your life. That is your lifeline. That is your life support. That is your way of survival is your family. They are also your school to show you your social skills, how they treat you for the first few years of your life, and for many years of your life, that may be the way you perceive as normal. Now think about that. Now the horrible fact about this is where you truly get your self-worth from. If you were treated poorly, you see this as the norm, and you also identify that as your being. So you expect that to be the treatment that you receive. And when you go out into the real world, that's what you look for. That is why people don't look for abusive relationships, but they find the people that are most like their family members that they feel comfortable with, because their subconscious and their conscious mind correlates that negative behavior with the norm of how they're supposed to be treated, no matter how wrong it is. A family truly has the ability to make someone's life easier or extremely difficult. So be conscious, because your words in your family carry more weight than you'll ever know. And if I'm speaking to a parent right now, be conscious of the way you talk to your children. That is the most important thing in the world. You are defining their value of themselves, and you are defining their understanding of how the world is. So if you have a child, or you are taking care of a young person, or if you're taking care of anybody, you treat them with love and respect, because that is what you will put out into the world as an individual who shows love and respect. Because if not, a toxic parent or toxic family members can make or break someone's life difficult for them, and it takes more time for them to change their perceptions on the world, and they need to have better people come around. If you take anything from what I said today, Show your family love. You never know how much your words mean to your family members and to your young ones. Make sure that they see the best, that they see the right way to treat others, and you teach them that they are valuable, that they matter, because later on in their life, it will make a big difference. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Now, if you or anyone you know needs assistance due to mental illness or any difficulties in life, now we have a resource down below. It's relentless-nature/get help. And in this section, we include a bunch of free resources that go towards helping pay your bills, helping take care of your prescriptions, receiving counseling. We have the crisis lines all on there, and a bunch of other resources. Going through what you're going through can already be overwhelming enough. Then when you consider all the other things that you need to be able to pay for rent, food, take care of medications, doctor's appointments, all that extra stuff, it can just seem like an enormous mountain to climb. So we believe that the easier it is for you, the better and more hope. Hopefully it makes it 1,000 times easier to get everything that you need. All the resources are free. And another fantastic option on top of that is that you can share your story or talk about a topic with us so that we can put it on here, or you can end up being on our channel. And the purpose of that is your story matters. Your story can be the difference of somebody believing in that they can get better or not. So to all of you out there, wish you the best on your recovery. We're here for you. And if you're supporting others on their recovery journey, don't give up on them, because they would never give up on you. And we're all here for each other. Keep being relentless.